Hi, folks, and welcome to this week's Outdoor Adventures. I'm Tom Clay, and just a reminder that on the 30th of this month, the last day of duck season, right here in the Bluegrass State, give us 30 seconds to pay a few bills, and we're going to come back and talk about all things in the great outdoors. Stay tuned, why don't you? Hey folks, your old outdoor buddy here for Morehead Tourism. Whether you enjoy championship golfing or camping on the beautiful shores of Cave Run Lake, Morehead and Round County has it all. Did I say Cave Run Lake? Make plans now to fish the muskie capital of the South, beautiful Cave Run Lake, home of the state record muskie. Whether it's houseboating, hiking, camping, golfing, or fishing, let Morehead, Kentucky be your guide for outdoor family fun. Visit www.moreheadtourism.com or call 1-800-654-1944. Morehead and Cave Run Lake, part of Kentucky's unbridled spirit. Hey folks, want to go over some news and notes of the old January calendars. Reminded you last week about the Cincinnati Travel and Boat Show. It's going on this next 2 weekends. Let me tell you something, folks. If you're really thinking about buying a brand new boat, someplace like the Cincinnati Boat Show is a great place to do it, because those people have to come there, stay all week, and they're going to make the best buy they possibly can on a brand new boat. So if you are in line to get a new boat this year, then I highly recommend not only the Cincinnati Travel Show, but all other travel shows across the state of Kentucky. Also want to remind you that the last day of duck season's on the 30th, and we already spoke about that. The last day of snipe season, that'll be the 23rd, and also again the last day of bobcat season is on the 31st of this month. Folks, good crappie fishing out there. We talked about this just a couple of weeks ago, but if you can get down around that Dale Hollow area, maybe Lake Cumberland, then you're talking about some crappie water that may be just holding the best crappie of the season right now. I highly recommend live bait this time of year instead of a curly tail jig or something of that nature. Also, one of the greatest places I love to go, and that is below the Wolf Creek Dam area, and do some trout fishing this time of year, all the way down to the Tennessee line. You've got 72 miles of blue ribbon stream fishing, folks. I'm talking about using a stonefly, imitations, and put some of the big trout in the boat. Also, I want to remind you to concentrate on food sources for deer late in the season. Remind you again that also our fair-feathered friends out there, with all of the snow that we've got and the bad weather across the Bluegrass State this past week, let's put a little cracked corn out for them. Tommy Clay is the way to get in touch with me at msn.com, and you can also find us on myhuntingandfishing.com. See you back next week. Same big bass time for this week's Outdoor Adventures. I'm Tom Clay. Hey folks, when's the last time that you had homemade bread at home? I mean homemade like Grandma and Grandpa used to make. Well, let me tell you how to get it. How about some Mad Trapper sourdough? To get a starter, you got to visit www.sockclay.com. That's www.sockclay.com. Click on the buttons and find out how you too can be making sourdough. Man, oh man, the smell's just unbelievable. Again, www.sockclay.com for your own sourdough starter kit.